Ashley Daniels, a 2,000 pounds boxing match, and a multi-million-pound scandal at Hinkley Point C. The hushed whispers in the corridors of power at Hinkley Point C, the UK's most ambitious and expensive energy project, have finally erupted into a full-blown scandal. Ashley Daniels, a figure previously shrouded in the anonymity of corporate dealings, now finds himself at the center of a maelstrom of accusations, allegations that paint a picture of blatant favoritism, potential corruption, and the unsettling influence of lavish gifts. The details, meticulously dissected in a recent tribunal judgment, are both shocking and revealing. The case, brought by Garrick Nisbet, a disgruntled engineer formerly employed by Notice Heavy Lift Solutions, a subcontractor at the Hinkley Point C site, exposes a web of alleged impropriety that threatens to cast a long shadow over this monumental undertaking. Nisbet's claim, centered around unfair dismissal, inadvertently unveiled a far more significant narrative. He alleged that Daniels, in a blatant display of preferential treatment, systematically steered lucrative contracts towards a specific heavy lifting firm. The catalyst for this alleged bias? A series of extravagant gifts, the most striking of which were two 2,000 pounds boxing tickets. This seemingly insignificant detail serves as a potent symbol of the larger issue: the erosion of ethical conduct and fair competition within a project of national significance. The implications are staggering. Hinkley Point C, a £35 billion project poised to generate low-carbon electricity for approximately 6 million homes, is not just a construction site. It's a symbol of Britain's commitment to a sustainable energy future. With a workforce expected to peak at 15,000 individuals, the integrity of its operations is paramount. The alleged actions of Daniels threaten to undermine this very integrity, raising serious concerns about transparency and accountability at the highest levels of the project. The tribunal heard evidence suggesting that Daniels actively ensured a disproportionate amount of work was directed to the favored firm, enabling its continued operation at the Somerset site. This preferential treatment, allegedly fueled by lavish gifts, raises troubling questions about potential breaches of procurement regulations and the ethical responsibilities of those entrusted with overseeing such a significant investment of public funds. The scandal extends beyond the immediate consequences for Daniels and the implicated firm. It casts a shadow of doubt over the entire project, prompting scrutiny of its procurement processes and raising concerns about the potential for similar instances of unethical conduct remaining undetected. The trust placed in the project's management and the very future of the project itself now hangs precariously in the balance. A spokesperson for Hinkley Point C, while acknowledging the seriousness of the allegations, offered a carefully worded statement. The project sets and enforces high standards for all employees, contractors, and suppliers, and will rigorously investigate and take action over inappropriate conduct. This statement, while reassuring in its commitment to accountability, is unlikely to quell public concerns, particularly given the substantial financial and reputational risks involved. The Nisbet case, initially a dispute over unfair dismissal, has transformed into a full-blown investigation into potential corruption, highlighting the fragility of ethical standards in the face of immense financial pressures and the allure of lavish rewards. The long-term repercussions of this scandal, both for Hinkley Point C and for the wider energy sector, remain to be seen. But one thing is certain: the 2,000 pounds boxing tickets have opened a Pandora's box of questions that demand thorough and transparent investigation. The nation watches with bated breath as the unfolding drama threatens to overshadow the ambitious goals of the project itself. The future of Hinkley Point C and the integrity of its operations now hinges on a full and impartial resolution.